Hello boys and girls, today we're going to go on a little painting adventure. What are we going to paint? I guess that's for us all to find out together. Now today I'm going to be using red, orange, yellow, green, also green, blue, purple, black, white, and brown. Why did I list all the colors? Because my name is Rob Boss. Now let's begin by showing you the magic. As you can see, here's one I made earlier. Notice the exquisite brush marks and its rather small size so that you can truly master your creation. Now, let's move on to something bigger. Now, I'm going to start out today's art adventure with a little bit of green. A little more green than just that. We're going to keep adding green until the entire bottom of this thing is green. And that way, when it's green, we will have a nice little patch of green. A forest, if you will. For those of you folks at home who are going to try and replicate my work, you might need a lot of green paint, more than I have on this little palette. We'll be back after I have finished this green. Alright, we have now finished with the green and we can now move on to a little dash of blue to create a nice, clear sky. Alright, now we have our base layer of blue done, and now we can try and think of something cool to put in the middle of this. Something that will really tie the piece together. Now you see, I do not have perfect strokes, because I may be a professional artist, but I'm no professional artist. Now, do you see all these splotches of paint that are just there and are not perfect, like right there? You know, those spots like that, we call them happy little things that we really didn't need to know existed. So we're going to just try our best to touch up a few of those just so that we can not have to regret them later when we're trying to do a better job at painting. Now for the middle, I'm thinking we do something colorful. So I think we're going to start off with just a little bit of red right here. We're going to just make a little swoop. As I said, it does not have to be perfect. It does not have to be perfect because not everything in the world is perfect. Nothing in this world is perfect. So we're going to start with just this little hint of red. Wonderful. Ooh, we mixed a little bit of blue in there. That's okay. It's alright. It's okay. We don't need it. We don't need to worry. Now I'm going to take a little bit of orange. And we're going to make another layer. The orange is looking a little bit red, but that's okay, because we don't care. It's okay that the colors aren't perfect, because we are not perfect, but our art is still going to look wonderful anyway. Now next, in case you haven't been able to follow the pattern, we're going to have a little bit of yellow in there. We're going to just add one layer by one layer. Now, can anyone guess what color goes next? Is that green I heard? Well, that's correct. We're going to put just a little bit of green in there. We're going to put a different shade of green so that it doesn't blend in perfectly. Now, are we going to put a different shade of blue next? No, we're not, because I don't want to put another shade of blue. So I'm going to just keep the exact same one that we already have and just add to it. And we're going to just add that layer right there. Perfect. And now the final color, and my personal favorite. We're going to add just a little hint of purple to fill in this gap right here and really finish this painting off strong. There we go. Now we have ourselves a pretty little rainbow. Now we're going to switch and keep adding a little bit of blue to the outsides. I left all this space open so that we had plenty of room for our happy little rainbow. And now we have enough room left that we can now fill in the rest and make a pretty sky. And if our rainbow gets messed up a little bit, you know what? It's okay. We're not going to worry about it. So we're going to just finish off the blue in this painting, and then we're going to let it dry for a little so we can add some happy little clouds to the background. And maybe, if I feel like it, we'll add a little bit to the happy grass in the front, and we'll really bring this picture to life. And if anyone asks why there's just a flying rainbow in the sky, we don't question that. That's just part of the art. That's just part of the beauty of the art. Alright, the basics of our painting have now been completed, and now we're going to take a smooth break and let this painting dry so we can add further details to it. In the meantime, enjoy a sweet intermission.